All right, folks, here we go. Title fight in the UFC women's flyweight division, and all eyes tonight are on the #1 contender trying to dethrone the champion. I think she's got a great chance to do it.
Yeah, she believes it. And very rarely do we see a challenger that is this highly regarded. She has done everything right on her journey to trying to become the champion. She has left no stone unturned in the training room, but it's in her performances inside the octagon where so many are so sure she has been a world beater as she has made herself the #1 contender.
There were some rumors this week that it was going to be a difficult weight cut. It did not appear to be so. And now all that is left is to fight. We will see if she can break through and become a new champion. Well, it is absolutely crazy to look at the top 10 in this UFC women's flyweight division right now. There is so much depth, so much talent, a wealth of #1 contender types, and yet this woman, this champion, has distanced herself from that path.
This is one of those weight classes where stability has been the word. Because for a long time, Valentina Shevchenko reigned the top of the division, and now she is doing the same thing. She is ruling this division with an iron fist, and that is because she is one of the most skilled fighters in the UFC. She can do it all, and she loves being called champion.
And in an era in which champions are calling out their challengers, she's not doing any of that. She says, I'll fight them all. Next in line gets her back tonight. All right, let's get you the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Cynthia Calvillo. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Manon, the Beast, Fiorot!
Herb Dean, our third man in the Octagon for this one. All right, so here we go from T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and wherever we are in the world, most fighters on this roster, to a man, to a woman, they want the chance at some point to make this walk here in Vegas.
You absolutely want to fight in Las Vegas. Before it was the MGM Grand, it was the Mandalay Bay. Now it is the T-Mobile Arena, the most beautiful arena in the world.
All right, so she goes for the double leg takedown here, DC, and she is able to secure it. Beautifully done there.
Beautifully done. Great timing, great angle on the finish. Great job getting to her best position.
And now is where things could get really interesting. She's going back to that patented straight right hand, unable to connect. There she goes, landing that jab again. She might have a better jab than you, DC.
Oh, she's got a fantastic jab. I'm telling you, put me to shame. I like to try to fight behind my jab, but I'm not sure I've ever landed it so consistently as we've seen her do tonight.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, how good is that jab as she continues to just snap her opponent's head back all night long? You see the numbers there, bottom of your screen, and these jabs are really starting to add up and potentially starting to take their toll now on the opposition. Calvillo gets the takedown there.
Nice pass.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. All right, hammer fist here by Cynthia Calvillo. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Oh, beautiful hip toss there as she takes her opponent for a ride.
She took her on her own personal flight. Over the top with that beautiful hip toss. Fantastic technique.
Well, doing her able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Fiorot. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success in this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Calvillo gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
Another big shot to the head.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on them, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome. I want you to punch.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 2 underway. Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round. As our next round gets underway, some risk management in the previous 5 minutes there.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they are the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close.
Well, without much resistance, she continues to find a home for that jab, splits the guard perfectly, just like she did in the previous round.
That was a nice takedown, yes.
Making all these shots count.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up. Good punch lands.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Calvillo gets caught by that straight punch there. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, nicely done by her there. She's got the single collar in the clinch. Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good. Oh, she is hurt for certain.
Oh, nice level change.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. All right, full guard here for the bottom fighter, trying to prevent the half guard.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet. Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, she's got a rear naked choke, and it's tight. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. I thought it was over, but that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Oh, and there it is. So after an extended battle on the ground, she gets back to her feet And the crowd is absolutely eating it up.
She was not going to settle on her back. Even though it was very difficult, she finally works her way back up, and now she's got to let the hands go.
10 minutes in the books.
Okay, listen. Everything you're doing is working. Your rhythm is great. Keep it up. Your hands are landing all the time. I want you to keep that head moving.
All right, let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC, and what a display of striking for her.
Yeah, she did a fantastic job of finding her spot, putting herself in position where she was the one landing and really dictating the pace of the fight. She did a great job of mixing up everything to get in control.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Oh, nice.
Oh, she landed another strike to the body there. Very smart to work that body late in the fight when her opponent is fatigued. You didn't see a lot of that from her earlier in the fight. She is certainly getting after it now. Left hook to the head. Gets the single leg takedown.
Oh, nice.
Fiorot gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice.
What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
Straight punch. Useful. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Well, we told you off the top her offensive wrestling was off the charts. She gets another takedown there. Now we'll see what she can do with it.
Now she looks to try and control her opponent because she's gotten a ton of takedowns, and it's awesome to see. But at some point, she needs to get some ground control if she truly wants to wear down her opponent. In the half guard.
Fiorot gets back up again. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Well, the visible damage on her body really starting to develop now. She's got to answer some of these body strikes or this fight's going to end soon.
Well, she's got to block something in return. You can't wait until the attack is finished to try to throw something. You can't wait to try to defend. You got to be first. You got to be first with your offense if you want to deter your opponent from going to these body shots. Nice pass.
Both fighters back to their feet now. Cut above the eye from that strike, so some definite adversity now for the fighter. We'll see if she can rise above it and keep her head in this fight.
Very crafty, finding an opening to land a beautiful punch.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Takedown defense is there.
Oh, big elbow.
Her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now. After taking some massive hit.
Oh, so the round is over, but not before she got absolutely starched by that huge shot just before the final horn. So she goes back to the stool now. We'll see the extent to which she can recover. As many of you know, 60 seconds, not a lot of time. All right, so a lot of high-level striking in that last round, but the big shot, of course, to the head that stunned her opponent, nearly got her out of there.
I mean, she hurt her bad. I can't believe that we are going to another round. I thought it was over. She landed it perfectly. Usually that's enough to end a fight. Unfortunately, the round goes on. Let's see what happens.
Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. I think we are the only two men sitting in this arena as we have arrived at round 4 and we entered the championship rounds. A huge, huge 5 minutes coming up for these two young ladies.
J.A., I couldn't have imagined that this fight would be this good. It's round number 4 now. who can really keep fighting at such a high level with such good technical skills as they've gone into round number 4.
Oh, look at that double leg takedown by her there. She's as good with that takedown attempt as any fighter, I would think, in this division.
As good as anybody across any division, across any gender in mixed martial arts. It's a confidence that she has when it comes to that specific takedown attempt.
Both fighters get up now. Oh, beautiful lead kick is good there by Calvillo. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, she continues to land to the body. Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponents are...
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Elbow there blocked by Fiorot. Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It would be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time.
All right, so she attacks the body yet again, and now you really see those bruises, Daniel, starting to accumulate.
Well, she did everything to do that, and she was able to stay the course. Even when something got blocked, even if something got defended, she never changed the way that she attacked. It's beautiful to watch a person so rooted in the game plan, and that game plan paying dividends.
Calvillo's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in the what a connection over the top. She's wobbly now.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, one more, it's going to end the night.
Big right hand.
Nice jab there by Cynthia Calvillo.
Another big takedown.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike lands. And she's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, so have the get-ups. 20 seconds left. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike land.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. All right, things are getting interesting, folks. She is back to the stool, appears to be breathing okay, but a huge cut on the bridge of her nose.
Yeah, when you get cut there, it's hard to breathe. Your mouth starts to go open a little bit, but the blood becomes an issue. She was not locked in defensively, and that punch right there opened up the cut on the bridge of her nose.
Landed that one. Fiorot's elbow attempt here, that one blocked by the defense.
Beautiful kick.
All night. She did not miss there.
She's been looking for it, and she finally got it. And now she's going to see if she can close the night. There you go. There you go. She's stepping over the mount here.
Nicely done. Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. Calvillo's in half guard now.
She is so dominant from the top position.
Oh, big shots here.
And now she has her back.
Going for that patented rear naked choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent. And there you go, again, half guard.
Back to the stand-up now, both fighters upright. They're probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike. You don't see this type of power movement in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively.
Big left hand lands upstairs. Nice. Nicely done. Calvillo's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Under 2 minutes now to decide this one. Lands the front kick to the body. Now nice work on the feet by Cynthia Calvillo. Back and forth we go. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D?
Big right hook there by the champ.
All right, so we're on the feet at least for now, but you gotta think, at least from her standpoint, another takedown attempt is in it.
She's definitely going to be shooting another takedown attempt. It's where she wants to fight. And I really do applaud her for knowing where her strengths are and making sure she is fighting right there.
Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Single.
I need you to fight back.
Oh, man, you can see her head bounce on the canvas. Heavy shot lands. All right, so the champion's medal was tested over 25 minutes tonight. Certainly a worthy #1 contender. We might be looking at a split here.
But that's what makes her the champion, because in the biggest moments, in the biggest stressful situations, the biggest challengers is where she shines the brightest. And tonight she did just enough to retain her title.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Manon, the Beast, Fiorot.
All right, so another #1 contender goes by the boards. Congratulations to the still UFC flyweight champion of the world, and I would think a scary proposition to the rest of this division. She's only getting